So previously we died, except we didn't. We're this dude, Len Brenstar, villain of space, sleeping been sleeping late. I've been waking up like on time, like around when I would want to be awake at any given time. None. Alright, I was gonna go down to the mining tunnel. So yeah, we were this dude. Our droid kept us alive. We got here, we talked to a dead ghost lady, and then some dude. And our droid is, like, our droid made a droid friend who also died, and everybody we knew has died because sequelitis. What is the sleep schedule? Right? I've been, like, sleeping heavy. Like, I wake up feeling like I weigh 1,000,000 pounds. And it's, like, really hot now, but it's like I feel like I'm sleeping too heavily. No matter how much or how little sleep or how perfect.
Can you read me?
Yeah, there's some static, though.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
Wow, there's 2 route options. I'll be careful then. If you detect anything, let me know.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Can't seem Tuesday and getting up before 10 a.m. sleeping until 3 or 6 p.m. Yeah, I don't, like, my heaviness is, like, in my head. Like, I'm really groggy and out of it when I wake up, and it's like, God, I have to, like, Kaioken to get myself out of bed. And I don't care if I get 6 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep, 10 hours of sleep. The last, like, week or two, that's been my life. Ooh, clothes.
Find the emergency supplies?
Looks like some mining gear and a uniform.
About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. But there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
Some kind of mining energy shield in this crate, too.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Sounds useful. How do I use it?
Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last forever, so make it count.
So don't use it ever. Got it. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Can I sneak by them?
You could, if you have the skill in a stealth field generator. These droids rely on thermal sensors, primarily to detect fuel deposits. The good thing is, that explosion down there kicked up so much heat and steam it may blind them. A bit, but not much.
And then if they spot me?
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibroblade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
Shielded.
Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb laser fire. You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that could take a while, and it leaves you a target.
Anything else?
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Cool. Okay. Clothes! Also 6 shades. That kind of defeats the purpose of picking a red-eyed character, but what are you gonna do? It's too hot to sleep. Yeah, it's been too hot to sleep, but like, even on nights where it's been cool enough that I can get comfortable, whether I'm comfortable or not, no matter how much, how little sleep, it doesn't matter. I just wake up feeling like my head weighs 1,000,000 pounds. About ready to move into a fallout shelter. Something something country roads. I don't remember if there was a button to enter stealth mode or not. Those are 9s. That is a broken droid. How many repair parts do I have? 4. Okay. Well, I fixed it. I am a good for. Okay, bye. Oh, go, droid friend. No, I'm not. I'll be very direct when I'm asking. God, that looks like a smaller version of that spider mech from FF8. Yeah, friend. Give me those credits first. Best one repair part I've ever spent in both games. God, that guy put in some work. This little droid put in some serious work. Not bad for a damaged mining droid. Good on you, buddy. Yeah. God, the sounds, I don't like them. Broken droid. Conjuration of Skyrim now, you're playing it again. I kinda wanna play Skyrim again.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. It makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
There's so many charges down here.
Those mining droids, especially the excavator models, are designed to arm and set sonic charges for mining. Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the miners. And you. If you see one of those excavators, watch out. They may use their undeployed charges as projectiles.
Okay, over and out. I don't have skills with demolitions, but... Oh. Watching your followers do that yesterday was also satisfying, Q. Okay, that's from where I came. Anything like targetable around here? I ask questions when I'm thinking out loud. That doesn't mean I'm actually like asking. And there's a good yes. Hello, don't shoot me, please. Please shoot enemies as I bring them to you. Oh, there's nothing there. Can I aggro bring you and try? Not bad, not bad. Oh. I could do that. Yeah, it looks like a lot of stuff I don't want to deal with all at once. So I'm gonna do what I did with the things on the unknown planet. Cool, cool, come hither, come hither, come hither, come hither, come hither, come hither. Hey buddy, brought some friends for you to play with. Okay, I'm a liar. Hey, buddy. Oh my god, I'm on fire. Didn't expect that guy to have a flamethrower. Hup. Ooh, see. You took more than one. Level up. Okay. Skills. You're gonna recommend 2 points of treat injury? I think I'm gonna up persuade. Actually, do I need... Yeah, I think I'll do that. You are going to recommend 2 weapons. Really? No. Not this time. Okay, toughness is level 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm going just one-handed, I think. I'm gonna not worry about weapon focus yet. Straight awareness and treat entry. Yes or no, is empathy a bad idea? Because I feel like it's not a terrible idea, but... No, okay. That makes that really tidy and easy. Spec and a sociopath or not? I haven't decided yet. Powers. Heal is level 6 and light side. Stasis is 9. How much is field? 15. Good. I'm not gonna ignore Burst of Speed this time, but I think I want Aura for early game just in case. Energy resist might be good for early game too, though. I'm gonna take Aura. And then I think I'll take Speed next level. I am dead center. I am absolutely gray. Good to know. Oh. From Hoensa game. Terra's survival gloves. Okay, because you weren't done kicking me in the head yet, video game. 141 credits. Okay. Oh, looks like I am equipping those gloves, like I can actually see them. That's cool. I fought like exactly one battle. Let's save the video game.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Thanks. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna unstate that. So what I can do is equip that, and then go for the recovery. Oh, skill 2 though. Well, I tried. What if Rude with a short beard was a Jedi? How you doing, Raymu? How's it going? I'm guessing that first option there is kind of a way to, like, I played the game before to... Basic Malign Edge, what? Must be a component or something. I'm doing well, yeah, I'm a little tired, but I feel pretty alright. Just funny to have a no shut up option. I agree. God, giving me a lot of stuff here. Can you not? Christ. You have a shield, I don't like it! Wow, okay, so that explosion did some damage. Okay, I can sort of make it go fast, but not as fast as I can in one. That looks fun.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Yeah, there aren't just mining droids down here, there are sensor balls too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Cat. I gotta be careful because no shut up is the default option. It's time for the main event. Oh my god. Good job. Good job again. I missed, droid missed again. Droid died. That looks fun. Okay. Can you not? With those noises. You whenever you play Morrowind. Wow, I'm shocked that worked. I'll take all of that though. Okay. Oh, I could have done that for 3 spikes. I don't have 3 spikes though. I don't have enough spikes for this. Okay. Not doing that yet. Oops, didn't want to log out. Standing with your bandit buddy, missing swings. It reminds me of RuneScape. Okay.
Everybody here?
What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with him on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the Exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Huh, okay. Yes, Misha. Yes is the correct answer to that question. Okay, so they're not going to shoot at each other, but they probably won't be able to shoot me. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, right. It'll help if I press the correct button at any given time. Do I need to kill these things? No. Am I gonna? Yeah. It's EXP. Although that was kind of a waste of a charge of the shield, now that I think about it, but whatever. How did I miss? How did I hit that? I have another one of those mining shields that I'm gonna equip.
Yeah, I'm picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Okay. Not gonna bother with the mines. Can just pick this thing up. God, that does more damage than any of these droids have been doing to me. Kaboom! It's okay. I'm not gonna bother saving right now. That's the turbo lift. Actually, I am gonna bother saving then, just on a new slot. I thought I... Oh, skill too low. Okay. That's fine then. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here then, I guess. Okay, we got the hell... Yeah! Go us. Oh, that body looks fresh.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your mess. This is a really dumb idea.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
Okay, so what happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Okay, tell me anyway.
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
Okay, so why don't I remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Okay, so then how did I get here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
So, any idea what attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought aboard?
Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
Why would that ship have taken me off the Harbinger?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
In what regard?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How did they find that out?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantness. Clarify.
Answer. All the what has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
Then what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough, huh?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
And are you responsible for any of this?
Defensive answer. Master, I am a protocol droid, not a well-crafted assassination droid of unrivaled sophistication. To have carried out the actions that took place here would have required an unusual set of skills. It is highly unlikely I possess the knowledge of how to reprogram the memory cores of base worker class droids into killing machines, let alone to terminate the organics at this facility, utilizing only Aerotech 500 series laser mining drills and explosives fashioned from proton missile cores.
I think you are responsible. Just a hunch. Just an inkling of a feeling. Just couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I think you did it. Susp. Mad susp.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your Kolto tank treatments may have caused some disorientation.
Do you know who administered sedatives to the Kolto tanks in the medical bay, killing the incapacitated miners?
Conjecture. The administration of a large dose of sedatives over a short period of time would likely prove fatal to miners, although not to a Jedi. For a Jedi, it would simply render them unconscious for ease of transport. Quite inventive.
Yeah, inventive. Those miners were murdered, you know.
Answer. I was merely commenting on the idea itself, Master, not the execution of the idea. Though that, too, was inventive. Besides, Master, those miners intended to murder you, or worse. Any complaints they would have at being murdered would be the highest form of hypocrisy.
HK, you can't see it, but I'm staring at the camera right now. You can go ahead and conjecture what you think that means. I got some more questions.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
Unit was last seen near the hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
Then maybe you can answer something else for me.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
What's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid.
Christ!
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in Decibel Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life. Of course.
HK, you are messed up in the head, and that's for an assassination droid. I played the first game.
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This model has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication and
Only
am also
6,000?
capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
What's a protocol droid doing on Peragus?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
And you've determined what exactly?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Peragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
I never said you were coming with me.
Placating retraction. Oh, of course, Master. Please excuse my choice of words. I did not mean to imply that you would have no choice in the matter.
Are you sure you haven't seen a T3 unit?
Accessing memory. Ah, oh yes, it was. Where did you leave the droid, Master? If you are looking for garbage, it would be best to ask a custodial.
Wow, HK, are you real?
Answer. Of course.
Looking for a way into the Peragus hangar bay.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is
This
sealed
droid,
in
man!
containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
Then how did the T3 unit get through it?
Clarifying query. Did the T3 unit go through the door? I regret ignorance of that fact, Master.
How convenient.
Although the door could have been opened from the opposite side without much difficulty, a flaw in the emergency lockdown procedure, which the automated systems have most likely corrected.
What about the override codes?
Answer. Only the Peragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
Is it possible to contact him using a comlink?
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents had occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
I don't like you very much. Satisfaction?
Rapid retraction. Why, yes, satisfaction in knowing their fate, Master. It would be unfortunate if they had been slaughtered, but there would be a calm, comforting certainty that there is nothing we can do to escape until a ship arrives. Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Those guys could be hurt or in danger. We gotta make sure they're alright.
Warning. Master, continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
I'm gonna find those miners, and you're gonna come help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
Okay.
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice printed musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics. Explanation. Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
But you said you have the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
You can mimic voices, can't you speak the code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
Believed to possess.
Irritated statement. Master, if you insist on echoing everything I say, this already tedious conversation is in danger of becoming even longer. Clarification. But yes, most droids are believed to possess ethics programming. Such programming would prevent me from using my incredible talents to break a voice print code.
Yeah, except for the fact that you bombed the facility, turned the droids on the miners, and put sedatives in the tanks to try... There is no ethics in you, HK, if that is even your real designation. What the hell? I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately.
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation. Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5. There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Can you follow me and say that again?
Alarmed objection. Oh, Master, no. I might inadvertently speak such a command near a console and accidentally unlock something I shouldn't. I was merely speaking such to prove to you that I could.
I hate this guy so much.
Quite proud of.
Looks like I'll need to find some way to carry your voice there or record it.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Okay, I'ma go now. You are even more of a jackass than the last HK I knew about. Guess I'm gonna rob the maintenance officer blind. This dude was gonna sell me. God. This game already has more personality than the previous, and the previous game characterization was spot on. That was like one of the things the first game did incredibly well. I think the second game is doing a better job of it so far. Christ. Sonic imprint sensor, huh? With Protocol droids' help, finished work on the Sonic imprint sensors and installed them in the mining droids. But I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and play back voices to override the droid's voice print protocols. So in other words, I found a tape deck. I can upgrade this outfit. Okay. I could upgrade that. Do I want to? Also, holy hell. Yeah, with the protocol droid's help. Yeah. Can make an energy shield, huh? Ooh, I can make a longsword? There's only 2 components? Are you real? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and create an energy shield as well. Actually, I'm gonna create 2. They're really cheap. So yeah, that gives me 2 max damage. I'm gonna equip one of those just to have. Lenses together in a lightsaber at once. Okay, I have nothing for the grip, nothing for the energy cell, and I have. Okay. Okay, that just improves the threat range. Okay. Yo, Jedi, what is up, pilot? Actually, wait. If this works the way I remember it doing in... Yeah, okay, I can do that. So then in that case, I have literally no reason whatsoever to not have heat shielding. Except I can't. That's fine then.
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
HK, Protocol droid. Protocol. Communications specialist.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
This actually is not the Return of Bran Landstar. This is, Lannis Rain. And the save file is Lan Branstar, because things are different. Or Lannis Main. Can you play back the maintenance officer's last words? Actually, wait.
Recitation. 5 draw. Addendum. Is objection.
You know, the fact that you can mimic voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like if you did speak the code to the console?
Proud answer. Master, I believe my vocabulator is working adequately enough to accommodate your request. A recitation. Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5. There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Yes, I think that's all I'll need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Nah, I'm gonna be going now. Wow, that leveled me up too. Oh, attributes. Persuade, and let's keep going with treat entry. Actually, you know what? No, you know what? No. I'm just gonna do that. Powers. Can I heal yet? No. I'm gonna go burst to speed, why not? Whee! Oh, this is cool. Making me like 12 kinds of dizzy.
It is a pleasure to see you intact. Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. Greeting. It is a pleasure to...
I think I broke HK. How long does this last, eh? Wait, is there anything in the lockers? No.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you
Oh, hello.
intact, Master.
Whee! That doesn't look good. Slight overkill. Henlo! Yeah! Is crucial to the power attack, yeah. Yeah. I hate leaving HK behind, but also I kind of don't. Yeah. Nice maintenance, nerd. Ooh, turbo lift. Okay. Anyway, that is, well, okay. You know what? I was gonna say that that would do it for this segment, but it also doesn't. Okay, now it might. I want to give myself something to do in the next part. Yeah, you know, that'll do it for this exact second in time. I'm going to take like a 5-10 minute break and come right back to this. But yeah. HK is a thing. Protocol droid. Protocol.